NBA draft.
Maybe the best group we've ever seen.
I don't think you can ever judge a draft until you get 3 or 4 years down the line.
A beautiful finish for LeBron James.
Go right back at him.
Anthony baseline. Soaring dunk. Chris Bosh. This is TJ Ford. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Save that one. 6 feet tall.
What was that, man?
Swatted away by Kamen.
Don't put this on camera.
I'm the best looking one out of the crew. They like my bodyguards, you know what I'm saying?
No. I would have rather you say I got a ring than just say what you just said. We're going to look back on this draft. Remember, this is a seminal moment for the NBA.
Holy cow. Did you see where his head was? Wade. Oh! Wade puts it in.
He's fun, I'm fun, so fun linked together.
Watch this see, 2003.
That draft right there was sick.
What's up, I'm Chris Brown, and right now you're checking out NBA Street Series Volume 4, Class of 2003. Every year, a new class of rookies come to the NBA. And sometimes you get one group that stands out above the rest. Like 1984, they had some greats like Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, John Stockton, and Charles Barkley. On this DVD, we're going to tell you about a new class, special class. Class of 2003. Leading the pack was a high school phenom with as much hype as any rookie has ever received. He'd already been called the king. You already know him. LeBron James.
We're all here because we know this is one of our happiest days of our lives. I'm just really excited. I'm finally about to relive this dream that I've always wanted to do. They got you in the front.
Easy access.
Do what?
Get in and get out.
As the two young stars got ready for their big day, everyone was feeling the excitement, including the commissioner.
Can I borrow that jacket?
Let's see what you can do with it. Oh, you can style it.
I might do it.
You're doing good. Hold on, I got you.
I can do it?
Yeah, I think you can do it.
What do you guys
I
think?
think you can do it.
All right, I'm going to conduct the drafting.
All right. I mean, if anybody can do it, you can.
With the first pick in the 2003 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select LeBron James.
You know, he works so hard every day. You know, blood, sweat, and tears, and to really see it pay off in front of all them lights and cameras, it's like a relief.
With the draft behind him, it was time for LeBron to deliver. And it didn't take long to prove that he was well worth the first overall pick.
All eyes on us. Yeah. Roll it out. LeBron James taking off and touching down.
Plate number 23. Here he comes the other way. Jam of his career.
I look at myself, I'm not just representing LeBron now.
Davis way upstairs. Oh, the explosion from the wonder kid, LeBron James.
I represent the NBA, Cavaliers, city of Akron, city of Cleveland. So I'm up for a lot of people. So I'm not going to disappoint anybody.
After winning Rookie of the Year, James kept working and continuing to grow as a player.
Well, at this point, I hate LeBron because he's the kid in school that knew everything he had to know at 30. He knew it at 18.
LeBron James!
Oh, my goodness. Phenom, man. He's phenom, man.
There's nothing but great things to say. The key about LeBron is that he hustles. He plays the entire game. He blocks shots from the weak side. He never gives up on a play.
And LeBron James blocks it from behind. LeBron at the other end slashes. Oh, baby!
The way LeBron can elevate off one leg and fly, I like to see him get out in the open and use that speed and gather some momentum and take off from way out and throw it down. And that's got to be one of the most exciting plays in the league.
With 30 seconds left, you're up one, and he has the ball. You're not safe. The game is not safe.
James again. One more time. Oh, James dialed in.
I feel like every time on the court, I got an opportunity to win a ball game.
Watch this.
That confidence served LeBron well in last season's All-Star game.
And one. There you go, LeBron.
Hey, what you want? All right, got you. Oh!
Scoring 29 points, James became the youngest All-Star MVP ever. Then, he set his sights on making his first playoff appearance.
Big flush by LeBron.
LeBron James powering to the hole. Flight number 23 with takeoff.
That was probably one of the best feelings ever. Able to clinch a playoff spot. Missing it the last 2 years and then watching it, it was a big thing for myself. The hard work in the offseason paid off.
Oh, I think they like me. Better yet, I know lights, camera, action when I walk through the door.
The Cavaliers' first opponent was the Washington Wizards, and James made the most of his postseason debut.
Shot clock turned off as LeBron James has them on their feet again. Beautiful pass. James to Murray. Triple-double in his first playoff game.
Up next, defending conference champion Detroit. And once again, LeBron was an unstoppable force.
They got LeBron. A new 23 growing up before our eyes. They'll try to close it out with a three. LeBron James with the dagger.
LeBron willed the Cavaliers to a decisive 7th game against the powerful Pistons, but Cleveland fell just short.
What a play by King John. Pistons go up 10. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds left in the third, and LeBron James can't even get a shot up as time runs out.
I think that took a lot of air out of us. In Game 6 going into Game 7, we just didn't have it.
This season, LeBron continues his rise, leading his team and setting the standard for his peers.
LeBron inside. How gorgeous was that? He's got 19. 4 and 3. LeBron sees it. Oh, he killed it.
Now they have an opportunity to take the lead.
It sure looked like he was shooting. LeBron inside. Got it.
The class of 03, is doing an awesome job of playing for their respective teams, making an impact, and we're gonna go down as one of the greatest class in NBA history.
Oh, no! Oh, a shot! Oh, James! Oh, my!
LeBron is one of those players who can do it all. Not only has he lived up to the hype, but he's went beyond it. But that was just the start of the draft in 03. The Denver Nuggets had the 3rd pick. They had one of the league's worst teams, and they were looking for help. Carmelo Anthony had just led Syracuse to the national title. It turns out, Carmelo was just the man they needed.
Slams Anderson back to Melo. Carmelo Anthony, he'll drive to the baseline and jam with 2 hands. A big move by Carmelo Anthony right there.
He has a combination of size and strength and quickness that very few athletes have. He's very powerful.
Carmelo's got 30 points.
Melo right to the rack and he is fouled.
He can score anywhere on the court. He can score off the dribble. He can score running the court. He can score playing the point guard position. He has many, many ways of contributing.
Melo's got a reverse on Dallas there.
You can't take a night off. Don't give it all play away, man. You have teams, you have guys who want to come at you, each and every night. You just got to be prepared.
Gorgeous move by Carmelo Anthony. Let's get him out here, White. Good job, boy.
Carmelo Anthony has become a star in Denver. Thousands of miles away from the place he made his start.
I was born in New York, Brooklyn, New York. A place called Red Hook Project. We had our basketball court in the middle of the project, so you can just walk out your building and go right there to the court. And my brother was a big-time basketball player. My room used to face the court, so I used to always look out the window and see the guys out there playing basketball. And I go out there while they playing. I steal the ball, run through the games. They be mad at me, chasing me and all this and all that.
When Carmelo was in 3rd grade, he moved to Baltimore, where his love of the game continued to grow.
Watching him, like, in his room, sometimes he would wallpaper up or whatever, 8, 9 years old, and always something that he be throwing, ball against the wall or any little thing he could make a basketball hoop out of it, he was doing.
Playing on the playground, you don't have nobody blowing no whistles, no fouls. It was just fun. It was the days when you didn't have no worries out there.
At the age of 19, Anthony's NBA dream became a reality when he was one of the biggest names in the highly touted 2003 draft.
Anybody know the countdown? 2 hours?
With the third pick in the 2003 NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Carmelo Anthony.
To hear his name call out to be the third pick of the NBA draft, it was like, ooh, now I'm going to wake up and it's a dream.
Congratulations, stay healthy. Look down there at the camera.
Just 5 games into his career, Melo was matched up with fellow rookie star LeBron James. LeBron, Carmelo, will it be one of those matchups for the ages?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Y'all put him up? Yeah. Every time he physical with you. I'll see you call me, all right?
The Nuggets had been a league doormat for nearly a decade. That all changed when Carmelo came to town.
It's Melo time! It is Melo time! You are right! Carmelo, oh, that's pretty. Take that! Dead last. No one talking about him at all last year. Now they're talk of the town.
When I sit back and think about it, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, this organization, was down. They only won 17 games. And then when I came, and we just turned this whole thing around.
With a punctuation mark. A new season high for Melo. He's got 33.
I want to go out there and win. That's something that I've been born to do. Something that's just in my blood. I like to win.
Hey, let's win the game, man. Let's win the game, man.
He's developed a knack for not just winning, but doing it in dramatic fashion.
Carmelo off the dribble. Yes! Oh, don't let him have it. Anthony's got it, and that is a 3 that is away. Good at the buzzer.
I just let it happen. Nah, I don't try to go out there and force it in.
Shoots. 2.9 seconds remaining.
If at the end of the game they need me to, hit a big shot, and I think I'm capable of doing that.
7 to shoot. Carmelo's going to take the last shot. 4 to shoot. Melo fires. Good! Carmelo Anthony again!
They need me to be the leader of this team, and I think I'm capable of doing that also.
Anthony, will he take it? I guess so. 4 seconds. Down to 3. Carmelo Anthony goes for the win. Carmelo Anthony.
Unbelievable.
Before Melo got there, Denver had missed the playoffs for 9 straight years. But since he's been there, they win every year. LeBron and Carmelo were the only ones getting all the attention in the draft. A lot of the other players had the game, they just didn't have the fame. One of them was Chris Bosh, drafted by Toronto at number 4. He came in quietly playing north of the border. Now he's making big noise playing with the Raptors.
We want to make this an environment where people want to play basketball and they want to win. It's a time for change.
In the 2003 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select.
I was the number 4 pick in the NBA draft. That's the number I wear.
Chris Bosh! Chris Bosh! Oh my goodness! That was nasty!
Man, I was going to say one take. Take 67.
Bosh again! Yes! So assertive in the paint is a real deal, Chris Bosh.
I grew up in Dallas, Texas. Everybody else reps where that from. Flint, Michigan, or New York, New Jersey, California. So I'm looking to just represent the state that I live in.
Right pocket shot, dig it. Bosh! Time the ball goes.
It's always special to be a part of such a dominant draft class. And I continue to raise the bar for myself. I got to make sure that I keep getting better every year.
Inbounding to Bosh.
Man, how do I do it? I have no idea.
just play basketball. It's not about how big you are, how small you are, or how skinny you are. It's just you want to play basketball and how bad do you want to win. And you know, that drives me all the time.
He can drive the ball, he can finish as he does there, and he can shoot the jump shot if you back away from him. There's no way he can guard it.
I'm down low. I'm just thinking about competing. I'm not thinking about the size of the next guy. To me, I don't do just one specific thing well. I think I can score well. I can get to the free throw line. I can rebound.
He is the future of the franchise. He is the best player that we have. For a star, he's somewhat of a selfless star. He doesn't have the ego.
Bosh, quick move. Oh my! Chris Bosh with a vicious left-hand dunk. Fabulous move to get around Dirk.
It is his team, and I know that Sam's going to rely on him.
Baseball has to do everything at a higher level than what he did last year.
Bosh on the clock on the clock.
We're going to ask him to score more for us. We're going to ask him to have more assists. We're going to ask him to block more shots.
Trying to shoot. Oh, Bosh rejects Barry. Michael Red. Bosh rejected. Get that garbage out of here. Villanova. Bosh. Coast to coast defense setting up the offense.
You look out this way.
Last season, Chris arrived among the NBA's elite when he was named an All-Star for the first time. And now he's growing into his role as the leader of the Raptors.
When I was little playing basketball, I always dreamed of myself being, the main guy. And, it just happened a little fast.
He is the perfect complement to this team in terms of his leadership skills. He's not a real vocal leader.
I speak a little bit, but I'm not the speaker.
I think him stepping outside of his kind of reserved personality is going to help our team.
I say them shell toes come under casual.
When the Raptors acquired TJ Ford, Chris needed no introduction to the new point guard. Their paths crossed years ago in Texas.
I've been knowing him since high school. Pretty much. We didn't talk much in high school, but all the players in Texas pretty much knew about each other. And it's funny, we've been trying to play with each other for a long time, and opportunities here.
TJ Ford on a flushed out with Bosh. That is what Toronto diagrams, and that's what they want to do. The Raptors' style is high speed.
I'm really excited about it. We don't have to necessarily play against a set defense every possession. In the third and the fourth quarter, teams that aren't in shape, we can really, wear them down.
I think he's a special player. Sometimes I look up, he had a lot of points and a lot of rebounds, and I wonder where it came from. But I think we're going to come out the gates to show a lot of people that, we're a team that people have to recognize.
Ford finds Bosh. Look 20.
Quick outlet to Ford. Raptors love to run.
Hello! Sweet TJ Ford to Chris Bosh.
I want to be the best player, one day. I know today's not that day, but, pretty soon I want to be, a guy where when guys see me, see the Raptors on the upcoming schedule, they got to be like, okay, well, I got to get ready. I want to win. I want to be dominant.
Bosh forced to get it. Ford to shoot. Bosh for three. Oh, my. Oh, I don't believe it went in. Oh, my.
So that takes us through LeBron, Carmelo, and Chris Bosh. That's a pretty strong draft right there. But one of the best was yet to come. There was a guy from Marquette that was flying under the radar. But the Miami Heat knew all about him. They took Dwayne Wade at number 5. And he took them to a championship. And anytime the Heat is on in a big game, Dwayne knows what to do.
I'm determined not to let them guys that I go to war with every night down.
Nobody can stop that man, Dwayne Wade.
So I'm just very determined, to get the job done.
Oh my! Flash is amazing! Oh, what a play! Oh my God! They're out of their seats in Miami.
I feel like I can get it done if I got the right focus.
Congratulations, 2006 MVP, Dwayne Wade.
This guy is spectacular around the rim.
Nobody can stop that man, Dwayne Wade.
You know, when I hear a lot of people say I got a lot of street in my game, I guess, you know, that's just my Chicago roots. You know, I grew up playing on a blacktop.
Here's Dwayne behind his back Walker. Great comeback by the Chicago native from the south side of the city.
You know, that's where the toughness came from. It just shows me that I was true to what I learned. Shows me what Chicago is all about.
Wade slips the D. Oh my! What a play by Dwayne Wade!
As the 5th pick in 2003, Dwayne Wade didn't command much attention on draft night. But it didn't take long for people to notice his talents, including one big fan who watched him in the playoffs as a rookie.
I first took note of him when I was with the Lakers and we were in the playoffs. He hit that game-winning shot on Baron Davis.
Game 1 will be decided right here. Wade puts it up. It's good!
Yeah, baby! Came through!
I never really seen nobody go at Baron Davis like that. And then I was saying to myself, okay, every young guy could have won a good game. Let's see what he's going to do the next game. And he did work the next game. I was like, this kid all right.
The next year, Wade and the Heat lost to Detroit in the conference finals.
Pistons are headed back to the NBA Finals.
A year later, they met their rivals in a pivotal regular season game.
Let's go! Let's go! Wade gets inside. Wide Wade puts it in. It was a 13-point lead earlier in the period. It's down to 2.
You know, I got into a flow at the right time. You know, start making some shots.
Wade the pump. Tie game again. He had scored the last 15 points for the Miami Heat.
He carried us that fourth quarter, made play after play after play. He was unstoppable.
The Heat will go for the win. They have not led the entire second half. Wade puts it up. Puts it in. Dwayne Wade gives the Heat a 2-point lead.
Well, that started it. Detroit game was really a watershed game where, you know, we were playing a team we hadn't beaten for a while, and from that point on, things began to turn for us.
In the playoffs, Miami returned to the conference finals, where Dwayne's will would be tested again. They faced a familiar foe and had their share of doubters.
Oh, they're not going to beat Detroit. Shaq's old, D-Wade, don't play no defense. You wanted that challenge. It's like your basic kung fu movie. You know, you're a young master coming up, and hey, you ain't nothing until you beat Chinhua Lee right there.
Wade finding an open area inside, drives hard, draws the foul. Oh! Wade puts it in.
And for the first time, the Miami Heat are off to the NBA championship.
Where you going, Dwayne? Where you going? We're going to the finals, man. Game 1 of the 2006 NBA Finals, the Heat and the Mavericks, two teams that have never been here before.
This is where I always wanted to be. This is where I always dreamed of being. And you never know how the finals are until you get there. This is not an all-star game. This is the finals. And it's just amazing. And I just felt overwhelmed, but I also knew that I had a very, very important job to do on the biggest stage there is in sports.
Wade had prepared for this moment since he was a kid growing up in Chicago. He watched in awe as an amazing talent put his skills on display.
The first thing that always come to mind when I think about, you know, the great run that the Bulls had when I was a kid was probably that first one, you know, when they played the Lakers with Magic Johnson. And seeing, you know, Jordan take over in games. And of course the shot, you know, when he went up, flipped it up. Every time it was time for him, you know, to make a play, to make a shot, he always did. He always came through. So I try to put it upon myself to make the big play. You know, I've been fortunate enough to do that a couple times so far in my young career.
But the Heat were winless after 2 games, and Game 3 was in danger of slipping away. Miami was trailing by 13 in the fourth quarter when Wade came alive.
Wade trying to find an opening, banks it in.
Once he hits that one bucket, then he turns it to flash.
Wade has brought Miami to within 5, and the sellout crowd at the AAA roars delight.
I was in a groove, man. You know, my
myself, I'm thinking that, like, if I'm in the groove, I'm like, okay, I'm tough to guard right now.
Wade shooting a three. He hits again. Oh, my goodness. And Miami has done the improbable. They have won this ball game on an unbelievable fourth quarter by Dwayne Wade.
Incredible. Just the heart that he has. He just rises to the occasion.
The momentum had shifted to Miami, and they took games 4 and 5 with Dwayne scoring a combined 79 points. Now they look to close things out in Dallas.
Dwayne, how we doing?
Doing good, we're doing good. Can't do nothing but do good today. Game 6 of the finals. Hopefully see you guys out to the celebration. That would be nice.
Dwayne Wade dominated once again in Game 6, pouring in 36 points while cementing his reputation as one of the most clutch performers in NBA Finals history.
And the Miami Heat are champions of the basketball world! Woo! The best star in the league right now in young number 3, Dwayne Wade.
It's our legacy. That's how we do it. How we do it, baby.
Dwayne Wade was the MVP of the 2006 finals. Not only that, he was the first star in his draft class to win a championship ring. While Dwayne is from Chicago, ballers all over the world starting to take their skills to the NBA. Some of them make an impact right away, others take a little longer. So here's a taste of some international flavor from the 2003 draft.
LB is going to show you crossover.
A native of Brazil, Leandro Barbosa has flourished in Phoenix, where his quickness and ball handling helped to fuel the Suns' attack.
Oh, what a play by Leandro Barbosa, weaving his way for two. Such a great first step.
Barbosa with the rebound. Yeah.
Leandro has fit in with the Suns off the court as well, where his teammates have welcomed him with open arms.
Really important for me and make me really comfortable. Because it's hard. My mom and my brothers, sisters, and everybody's over there and they cannot come right now here, so this is my family.
Daddy B, what's up, baby? We're all like family here. Hey, you gonna get the milk for the house and all that?
Okay. We always laughing together. I think it is cool. It's cool. I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy to be in this situation.
Look at Barbosa. He just kept going. People do not understand how fast he is.
Mike D'Antoni says Barbosa is the fastest he has ever seen in 25 years in this game.
Wow. He's unstoppable. As long as he has that attitude to just come out, play hungry, and prove himself every night, I mean, he's going to be a star in this league for a long time.
And he will, dude, with the confidence and stuff. The guy's got all kinds of talent. I think he's 23 years old. I just think he's learning how to play. He's just coming on.
I always wanted to get better. If you think I'm good, I think I can get better.
Beautiful pass to Barbosa. The feed to Diao.
Phoenix is also home to Francis Boris Diaw, grabbed the spotlight last year as the league's most improved player.
Look at this. Beautiful play by Boris Diaw. That's one of the best he's made all year.
He's got a triple-double today.
That's the Boris Diaw we've grown accustomed to.
Everything is falling for 3D. Who is this guy?
Being a young player, I mean, it's a different style of basketball here. I mean, he's done a great job.
You know, at one point I would get my chance to be able to play at my level. I just was waiting for get a chance to do that. People say I got a UPN game. It's true a little bit, you know, it's just different. I'm playing, you know, a special way.
Oh, that's a beautiful move. Boris Diaw now has come in, and he is impacting this game. Look at Diaw's rebound. He can't get into no finals again. What a remarkable effort by 3D.
Boris has been amazing for us. You know, I don't think anyone expected him to have such an impact or a role on our team.
We always have a mismatch with Boris. Boris can dribble hands. We can play basketball.
One thing about Diaw, he likes to pass first. Backdoor Marion, beautifully done.
Diaw running the show. What a pass.
Wow. I try to work on every part of my game as far as, you know, rebound, shooting, passing the ball, see the floor.
He fits man, and we've seen that before. Here come the Suns, and it's Diaw
outhit it. Forrest Diaw rolling past the defensive play.
Was awesome last year. He did a lot of things for us, and we like to play with him.
Tim Thomas throws it into Diaw. He's caught it low right. Diaw in the lane, ducking, pumping, rising up to shoot, and he hits with 0.5 of a second to go on a 10-footer right baseline. You want to talk about another guy coming of age? It's Forrest Diaw.
Another draft pick arrived from the French Caribbean island of Guadeloupe, the Warriors' Michael Petrus.
Michael Petrus attacking inside, finger rolling it in, and drawing the foul.
His physical attributes are positive for us. He's probably one of those guys that think he still has an upside to him. A guy that offensively he can do more.
Petrus, time to set his feet. Yes, sir! Puts it right in. Richardson making it. Beautiful pass from Petrus. Oh, what a pass!
That's one reason that he is liked by Don Nelson, because he can handle the ball.
Petrus turning the corner and putting it in the glass with a long hand.
Doing a little styling too along the way.
Liu and Petrus. There to finish.
That was spectacular.
His ability to get to the paint, run the floor, play defense, they're going to fit in well.
Petrus swooping in. Air France with the delivery and the foul.
There is your play of the first half.
Shows you a little bit of the athletic ability of that young man, Michael Petrus. Played in France 4 seasons before coming to the NBA.
While Petrus was making his mark with Golden State,
И он все смотрит, как тебе интервью кота. Какие-то хорошие, хорошие. А как тебе интервью кота?